That one will be made available later, right? Guys, I'm like King David and Jesus. I ain't like Jack Keane. I ain't like Tom Holman. I ain't like whoever that crazy lady was who was the head of White Sands when the Obama was in office and shit like that, right? Like, I do things right. I'm not like Jack King. I'm not like Schwarzkopf and Powell. Okay. They watch people be murdered to maintain status quo for economic genocide and don't get up and do a damn thing to stop it. When I do things right, I expect results. I expect you to stand up fucking yesterday. I don't expect you, I'll think about it. But if I give them empathy and respect, they won't want to be servants anymore. I don't expect shit like that. This isn't 1986. This isn't 1996. This isn't 2006. And it's not 2016. Okay, this is 2025, y'all. I expect instantaneous results. I expect people to understand the Messiah, okay, believe and trust the Messiah, okay, and then get up and do right. Went down to check the mail. There was a parakeet over by the trailer in the trees at my neighbor's house. So I looked at the parakeet and it was set by this one spot, and I thought, well, I'm gonna go. There's two cars there, and the door's open in the front. I'm gonna go knock and see if them or the neighbors are missing a parakeet. But no one would answer the door. And I don't know what happened. It's raining out there now and stuff, but it was a parakeet, and I didn't have anything to catch it, and I didn't know which I don't have a cage. I don't know what to do with it, but I was hoping that the neighbors, since it was right there, that it would be one of the neighbors and they might know, or they could ask because they know the neighbors and I don't. But no one would answer. And I'm like, I got back and I told Dad, these people trust Schwarzkopf, Keene, Powell, Clinton, Gore, Bush, Trump, Obama, Biden, Pope, okay, a man who signs off on more out of court settlements for millions and millions of dollars for sexually assaulted kids because they don't give people the Lord's Prayer and won't stand up for it. Okay, so it's wrong. Okay, to trust people, you should not trust a fucking lick. You shouldn't trust half as far as jealous darling trusts Johnny Rodriguez. Okay? And it is right to trust somebody that protects children from cartel sex trafficking. Okay? Y'all trust Jim Caviezel and Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson. And they're all multimillionaires because of your president and because of tech moguls that manipulate you with money to feel powerful with technology. Okay? And if you're going to trust anybody, okay, with a canary's life, it's going to be Earl and not those assholes, right? You pick me up and dust me down and wipe my tears away, right? Should have been you. I know that. It is me. Okay, do you guys understand? David Rockefeller has the most extensive surveillance scientific method information collection system in the entire world. Okay, when he took me through my wife getting the job as the circulation director at Wick Communications before Halloween in 2006. He knew what he was doing, and he had technology to say what you all would be doing in 2016. Okay, and what Parsons would be doing in 2016. Okay, by 2026. Okay, there's Parsons and there's you. And if you want to save your canaries, you're going to want to stand up for me instead of trust assholes that fuck you in the head with money while you sleep, with Wi-Fi towers they put up as a public utility that cause cancer at a rapid rate in most of your neighbors' houses to maintain their businesses. Okay, but I ain't trying to tell you your business because I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer and I don't believe in no fucking business, right? Okay. You pick me up and dust me down and wipe my tears away. But I was fly, you were like every fly girl. With me, you couldn't stay. You had to go further. Off to another heartache. Girls, should have been you, Earl. It is me. It wasn't should have been me. It is me. I am Earl from the book of Revelation, the son of Ralph and Mary. Okay, the man that looks like Jesus and John. The man that performs the apocalypse. The man that does the right thing when nobody else does. That stands up to protect the children from being raped to death in Mexico when no one else would. And then those assholes put out a movie. Have you ever saved a child from it? Stuff like that. No, most of them we didn't get to save. No, they were killed because no one would pay money to fuck them during COVID. Because they didn't want to deal with the bad brain activity of the people that got released and didn't end up getting killed and put into the oil supply in northern Mexico for future oil ventures to make people very wealthy. You know, people that own soccer teams, baseball teams, you know, things like that. You still think the Temple of Set Illuminati and your money and your technology keeps you safe from people like me? The only thing that keeps you safe from people like you is people like me. Do you guys understand? You pick me up and dust me down and wipe my tears away. I know. Don't be fly. Okay, be real. Don't be Jeff Goldblum in some kind of sci-fi fucked up movie with a time travel machine and shit that got a fly in it. You fly in your orbit, and don't turn yourself into a gorilla that can't decide if it wants to have sex with you or eat you or kill you or I don't know. Okay, wasn't paying attention. No, she makes more money than I do. Remember that one? Yeah, that was stupid. It really was. But now that stupid is over, and truth is real, and lie is fucked and always will be, but now it's obvious, and truth is evident, and wow, it's Earl. Uh-huh. Okay, so I don't have to meet a lot of people. You just have to stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. And then you don't have to meet a lot of people either. You just have to love the people you live in truth with. Isn't he? I'm telling you, man, when I talk, he's full of himself. No, celebrities and tech moguls be full of themselves. Okay? People that think their time is more important than your time and time is money is full of themselves. I'm living in the embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I cannot emphasize to you how gorgeous I am, how courageous I am, how beautiful I am, how perfect I am. Okay? You think I got ego problems? I haven't invented myself into a god in my head that is better than me and that is full of shit and is magical and mystical and la mystery. We need more money to fuck. We need more money to fuck. I'm for real. Okay? That other one, people will be able to watch at a later time. Now, I expect instantaneous results. Okay? So I expect this one to load in probably about 10 minutes. Well, because when I command you to do something, I expect it done. You got that, Tom Homan? You got that, Donald John Trump? You got that, J.B. Vance? You got that, Jill Biden, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama? Okay, Vladimir Putin, Benjamin Netanyahu, Ayatollah, whatever your face is? Because, working parts for the working man. When I say I want something done, you let everybody know and you do it right now. And if you don't, David Rockefeller collected all the evidence and you got caught fucking children for money another day on camera. We caught you on camera, it was you. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. You having celebrations for fuck money. Okay? Everybody knows what happened during the COVID. And everybody knows after the COVID, the Biden administration turned all those girls that they used to rape into death into local porn stars on the internet. Boy, Facebook, you're really making empowering women, giving them lots more money. Those community standards that are all-time high, right? Let Mark win. You want to go have sex with Cheryl in the back of the plane? You guys have the audacity to judge me when I was put in compromising positions with women that were being abused by your military business partners. You never thought this was going to catch up with you. You never thought this was going to all come to an end. You still don't. You think Jeffrey Hinton's technology is going to shut down all people that were plugged into supercomputers that are going quantum, and your quantum computing is going to rule the world with lie until the day we all die. Well, maybe the day you all die. And then when truth replaces, truth doesn't replace truth. Shuts down your lie for good, No lipstick stains on your coffee cup. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Make this one load fast. Get these people correct. Toot fucking sweet. All right? You're on a music back that's round by a key. Well, Tiny Dancer, Music Box Dancer. Reminds me, I got to put that one on my MP3 too. Music Box Dancer. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, man.